everyone. I'm just going to start by saying that I'm going to have to film this pretty quickly because I just noticed that my camera's battery life is almost dead and I don't have the backup battery charged, so I'll try and get through this as quickly as possible. This week we are talking about our favorite character type relating to like Halloween characters like vampires, werewolves, anything that kind of relates to Halloween, since as you know Halloween was yesterday, so just kind of to go with the theme of the week. The characters I chose was vampires. That's probably what I've read the most of in any genre, really. I'm trying to look at my shelf to see. But yeah, I went with vampires, and I mean, one of the obvious books is Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. This is by far not one of my favorite books. There's some elements of it that I enjoyed. Some of the vampires in it are good. Some of the others are kind of blah. Not really my favorite, but there are some decent elements here as far as vampires go. My next one is The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. If you see my review of this, you know that I loved the book. It's a really good book. The main character, Allison, she's a really awesome character. The vampires in the book are just really dark and gritty. It kind of brought back that really dark and gritty feeling for me. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I really love The Immortal Rules. This next one is Vampire Empire. This is book 3 by Susan Griffith and Clay Griffith. I don't have the first 2 books on my shelf because I gave them to a friend to read. But these are really, really good books. They're more adult than young adult, but it's really good. It's dark, gritty, everything you'd expect in a vampire book. The vampire right here is Prince Gareth. I think that's how you pronounce it right. But you follow him through all 3 books, different stages and different relationships with the main female character. But it's a really interesting series, and I really enjoyed it. And I think you all should check it out if you haven't yet. And my last vampire related book for this video is Revamped by Ada Adams. I read this one really recently, and I also read the second book, which comes out in November. They're both fantastic. They got kind of that dark and gritty vampire feel, but it's also, like Evie said in her video, it's a really fun book to read. It's not extremely depressing all the time. You get fun moments, you get kind of quirky conversations between the characters. There is romance in there for those that enjoy the romance. I've seen a lot of people that really enjoy the romance in the book, so if that's your thing, there is that in the book, but it's kind of a more off center thing. It's there, but it's not a huge focus compared to a lot of the other things going on in the book and dealing with all the vampires and everything. But yeah, that does it for my video showcasing some of my favorite vampire books and what I liked about them. I'd love to hear what your favorite type of character is down below, and what are some books you recommend for those characters. Yeah, so I'll see you next week. Bye.